As I was cleaning those toilets, those very, very dirty toilets, a vision just came to me that this is the job we should have been doing all these years. I think it was just a calling. When God sends you to do something, you can't run away, you just have to do it.
This is no ordinary statement, but then again, Trevor Mulaudzi is no ordinary individual, and the Clean Shop is no ordinary company.
Started at the beginning of 1996 in Kutsong Township, which is not far from here, where I saw school children loitering in the street during school hours. When I checked why they were not in the class during school, they said they were looking for a toilet in the neighborhood because the toilets in the school were very dirty. And I decided to investigate, and what I found was very disappointing. The toilets were very, very filthy, not usable by anybody. Any normal human being is not supposed to use such toilets. So from that day, I decided to make it my work to clean school toilets. I realized this is a job which should be done, and it's for good intentions. It's to help our children in the schools and help them stay in the school all the time. And we found that nobody else was doing that kind of work, and we felt it is the right job to do.
It was from here that the Clean Shop was soon to be born. But as Trevor was shortly to discover, this was certainly not going to be an easy task.
At first, when I started approaching the schools, I thought it would be very easy because the need to keep schools clean was there, but only to find that the schools don't have the funds to keep the environment clean.
The school was fairly dirty. The teachers, parents and the learners were quite negative towards education. But when the Clean Shop started, then things changed a bit. The children became positive. They knew how to use the toilets, what to do in the toilets, and they were actually thinking for the other learners as well. The educators also became quite positive to try and inculcate the cleaning habit of the toilets and to keep it clean. And now we have clean toilets. The children are positive, the teachers are positive, and the parents love their school.
Working with Clean Shop, I've gained a lot because my boss is very kind. It seems as if he's not our boss, it's our friend. We call him friend. And he always, if we meet you, we want to know about you and your family.
From humble beginnings back in 1996 to a company that now employs 350 workers and sees a turnover of 1.2 million rand a month, the Clean Shop has certainly come a long way from those formative years, offering services as wide-ranging as general and toilet cleaning services, the teaching of hygiene, and the responsible use of public services to schools and corporate companies, teaching school children proper study methods as well as motivational speaking.
If you want to be a successful social entrepreneur and a businessman, you must be able to do a job nobody else wants to do. Or the back is in the hand gloves, yeah. The Clean Shop manages work in the schools, public schools, and in the mines, cleaning of the hostels, and at university, which those are contracts, but we still have one-off teams of outgoing people who go to do one-day jobs in different facilities like the factories, the petrol stations, and offices.
From cleaning a single mine hostel some 11 years ago, the Clean Shop has grown considerably, expanding its client base to include companies as varied as Anglo Gold Ashanti, the University of Venda, the National Union of Mine Workers, and President Hyper. Trevor and his dedicated team are constantly striving to grow this already impressive list.
The Clean Shop as a professional team cleans the outside perimeter, the admin office's kitchen, bottom offices and the buying offices. One must admit that it is nice to come to a clean environment, clean by professional and dedicated people.
First rule we import on people is that once you've got a job, you must do it the best of your ability first time. Then you can't be kicked out. You'll be kept forever.
What makes the Clean Shop so different from other businesses is Trevor's unique sense of social responsibility and his desire to always try and give something back to the community. It's these rare work ethics that has helped shape and grow the company into the business it is today.
Although many schools couldn't pay for my services, there are numerous schools in South Africa which have cleaned without charging them a cent just because they said they don't have money. But you can't carry on like that. You need to generate some income. The reason we make our own soap here was that due to the challenges of expensive chemicals for cleaning, we had to learn how to cut the costs. We used to spend about 70,000 rand a month on chemicals, but the moment we started this project 2 years ago, we've cut our cost of making soap to less than 10,000 rand a month. And it's a huge saving which helps us use some of that money for community projects.
Since its inception, the Clean Shop has gone from strength to strength. The future, though, is certainly a bright one. And with Trevor at the helm, the Clean Shop is surely in capable hands. It is Trevor's vision for the future to one day clean all the public schools in South Africa, a goal that he is constantly working towards.
My biggest challenge is currently as to convince the Department of Education, the Department of Water Affairs and the Department of Health to put funds aside so we can run very big pilot projects in public schools which can create thousands of jobs. Biggest milestones for me so far have been being recognized as an international toilet teacher, where I go all over the world teaching people how to use the toilets. I've been invited to big conferences in Moscow, in Brazil, Bangkok, India, Malaysia, and currently our company has been registered in Malaysia. It's called Must Win Concept. We've been called there to come and teach Malaysians how to clean public toilets and how to use the clean toilets. And we feel very blessed to have achieved that.
What makes the Clean Shop such a unique enterprise is its attitude towards hygiene. Trevor often referring to himself as a toilet activist, fighting for clean toilets. It's this attitude towards cleanliness that forms the basis of the Clean Shop mission, which is to keep all the public toilets in South Africa and the world clean and usable for every individual.
It all started in a process like this, just to use a little bit of common sense, and we came up with a strategy that works.